I'm trying to round up Mook the Kook here. And a happy Monday to everybody. Spokane Steve here on a weird day, weather-wise in Spokane. 46. Says mostly cloudy, but the sun has peeked through here and there, comes and goes. And glad to be back at the gaming table here after a day off yesterday. Hello there, Michael. Hello to Kenyon Gray, and hi, Ben. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, wow, Ben, I forgot all about that. Thank you. And I'm looking at myself now, and wow, I'm not wearing any green. I'll have to keep that in mind should I decide to venture out today. Hello there, Perry, and welcome. We're going to start a two-game series today between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Two lefties on the mound today, Fritz Peterson for the Yankees, Juan Pizarro for the White Sox. Hello there, Franklin. Yeah, you know, I thought of that. I was looking at it and thinking that could be either league. Thought about adding something, a qualifier, and then I figured, oh well. They'll figure it out. And now we all know. Yankees at White Sox, yeah. Looking at the pitchers on the season, Peterson with a 2-5 record, but a fine 3.17 ERA. In fact, he and Mel Stottlemyre, both the victims of poor run support, combined they have a 4-12 record. They've both pitched solidly, but received little support. I'm with you, Michael. Yeah, it's amateur drinking day, to be sure. All the amateurs come out. For Pizarro, he's 2-1 with a 3.68. 3 starts, 3 relief appearances, just 22 innings so far for Pizarro. Of course, he only worked 89 innings in real life that year. I wonder why that was. Was he injured? Or was that just his... I'm guessing he got hurt. Although his workload tapered off after 1964 considerably, looking at the numbers now. And hello there to Kelly. I'm going to go ahead and go over the Yankees lineup. We'll get this game underway here on a Monday. Roy White will lead it off in left field. Bobby Richardson at second base. Mickey Mantle in center field. Joe Pepitone, the first baseman. Tom Tresh is at third. Roger Maris. Welcome back to the lineup, Roger Maris in right. He'll bat sixth. Elston Howard behind the dish. Clete Boyer at shortstop. And Peterson, the pitcher, hits ninth. White Sox in the field. John Romano doing the catching. It's Skowron, Causey, Lee Elia, and Buford around the horn, and Barry, Agee, and Robinson left to right in the outfield. Got my coffee. What else was I going to touch on? Oh, yeah. Interesting note on Saturday's game. I printed out the score sheet. As you can see, at the time, I remember, I awarded the win to Drabowski with a save to Dick Hall. But Hal, in his infinite wisdom, decided to award the win to Dick Hall. That's the official result there. That's officially in the stats. And that's what if you haven't seen one, that's what a computer printed out score sheet from the Windows game looks like. Most of you have seen this before. Anyway, For those of you keeping track, Dick Hall gets the win. And we're ready to go in this one. Pizarro set to work. And up to the plate steps Roy White. White hitting .250 on the year. 4 homers, a dozen RBIs. Switch hitter batting right-handed. Hello there, Mike. Welcome aboard. The left-hander into the windup. It's 2-6. Hard smash down to third. Buford smothers it to his feet and throws him out, and we are underway here on a Monday. 1 down, and here's Bobby Richardson. Battle of the cellar dwellers here today. Yanks in last place, 12-30. Just ahead of them, the White Sox at 16-25. One of the big underachievers so far of the season. The White Sox were over 500 in real life in 1966. Looking at this way this team's played so far, it's hard to imagine how. But they do make a couple of trades, at least one trade. Pretty soon, in fact, for a second baseman. At the cost of a good relief pitcher, though. The trade with the Orioles, where Fisher goes for... oh, geez. Help me out, Franklin. Jerry Adair. There it is. As it pops into my senior adult brain. Here's Richardson at .283. 4 homers, 18 RBIs. Pizarro with the pitch. That's going to be a 6-4 right-handed grounder to shortstop X. Lee Elia is there. A 3-E-40. And here's the play on a 7. He makes a fine stop and throws him out 2 down. So a nice play by Lee Elia. 2 away, and the batter will be Mickey Mantle. Mantle batting right-handed. Mick comes in at .240, 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. And here's the pitch from Pizarro. It's going to be a 6-8 right-handed. Hard smash to third. Buford over to Skowron. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Pizarro after half an inning of play. New York nothing, Chicago coming to bat. And welcome to Bill. Beautiful day in Ontario. Excellent news. Here's the White Sox lineup. Ken Berry in the lineup. He gets the start in left field. He'll bat leadoff. Don Buford is at third base. Tommy Agee in center. John Romano, the catcher, will bat cleanup. Bill Skowron is at first. Floyd Robinson in right. Lee Elia, the shortstop. Wayne Causey at second base. And Pizarro hitting ninth. So, Fritz Peterson about set to go. And here's Ken Berry started off for the White Sox. Berry 16 for 52. It's a .308 average. Does not have a home run. Peterson gets the sign from Elston Howard, and here's the pitch. That's a 6-7 right-handed. Second base X. The Gold Glover Richardson there, 1E17, ranging up the middle. Here's the play on a 4. Diving stop by Richardson behind the bag. To his feet, throws, and it's in time to nip the speedy Berry. What a play by Bobby Richardson. That's a web gem. Yes, sirree. That was a Gold Glove play there by Bobby Richardson. And here's Don Buford now. Buford, a switch hitter, will hit right-handed. And with 1 away, Buford steps to the plate, hitting .242, 3 home runs, and a team-leading 23 RBIs. Both of these teams have been offensively challenged so far in the 66 season. Peterson gets the sign from Howard. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a 6-4 right-handed. That's catcher's card. Elston Howard, 2E6. And here's the play on a 2. It'll be a pop out to the catcher. Howard puts it away. And with 2 away, the batter will be Tommy Agee. Agee comes in at .231, 2 homers, 15 RBIs. Peterson into the windup. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-9 right-handed. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down goes Agee. 1-2-3 inning for Peterson. Agee struck out a lot in real life that year. 127 times. That doesn't sound like much these days, to be sure, but trust me, for 1966, that was a lot. Alrighty, to the second we go. Joe Pepitone will start it off for New York. Pepitone at 265, 4 homers, 23 RBIs, which ties him with Tresh for the team lead. Left on left, Pizarro delivers a 212, and that's a high fly ball to deep right field. Backing up is Robinson at the track, at the wall. It's gone. Home run Pepitone, and the Yankees are on the board. Pepitone circling the bases on his 5th home run of the season, and it's 1-0. That's going to bring up Tresh. It's been a struggle for Tresh. Comes into the game at 178. He does lead the ball club in home runs with 8. And as mentioned, 23 RBIs. Batting right-handed against Pizarro. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a 1-5. Struck him out. Called strike 3. Ringing him up is Nestor Shylock, calling the balls and strikes today. And here's Roger Maris. Maris has been absent from the lineup for a few games. Hitting 174, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs. I like that, Franklin. I get the mini one once in a while. Not all the time, some of the time. Left on left, Pizarro to Maris. It's a 6-7, grounder to second base X. Tough chance for Causey. Causey a 318. Ranging to his left, here's the play on a 4. He's not going to get that. That's through and into right field for a base hit. 1 out single for Maris. No threat to run. And here's Elston Howard. Elston hitting 208, 5 homers, 17 RBIs. Pizarro out of the stretch now. On a 2-7, grounder to third base. Buford has it to Causey for 1. Nice turn to Skowron, double play. And that will end the inning. The Yankees leave one, but they do get a run. I'm sorry, they leave no one erased on the double play, but they do get a run on the Pepitone solo shot. And they take a 1-0 lead to the bottom of the second. Now we have a quiz here from Joel, and welcome aboard, Joel. The question is, excuse me, who holds the record for the lowest ERA, 2.52, among Yankee pitchers at the original Yankee Stadium? Is that single season or career, Joel? Career ERA at Yankee Stadium. Probably Whitey Ford. Just a guess. Okay, Romano ready to go. Sorry, Peterson ready to go to work against Romano, I should say. John Romano at 263, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. Peterson into the windup. The pitch to Romano is a 1-6, and it's just outside ball 4. Romano will take his base. Shylock was a good umpire. Here's Bill Skowron now. Skowron at 241, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Peterson working from the stretch. That's a 1-9 left-handed. That is going to be whistled into left field. That's going to be over White's head. Triple to 2. It's going to be a 2-base hit. An open single to center. Romano 1 through 9 will be held at third. And the White Sox are in business in the second. Second and third, nobody out. I'm trying to think of one of the old timers from the Strat-O-Matic 365 ATG game. Apparently it was not Ford. Yeah, I'm stumped now. Did Red Ruffing pitch for the Yankees? I'm trying to go back into the old days now. Early in the game, we're going to roll it for inner back. It will be back. Floyd Robinson hitting .301, 4 homers, 21 RBIs, left on left. Peterson with a .210. That is going to be whistled into the right center gap. Double to 8. Both runs are going to score either way on a 2-star single by Floyd Robinson, driving in Romano and Skowron, and the White Sox take the lead 2-1. Now let's check the battery with Robinson at first, a star 18 stealer. Peterson with a -2 hold, Howard a 0, so 16, he'll be held at 14. And we know one thing about these White Sox, they love to run. Nobody out, 1 to 14. He's going to try for that lead. He needs a 6. And it's a 7, just missed it. And the batter will be Elia. Lee Elia comes in at 350. Yes, that's right. 7 for 20. He's got a double and a triple. And here's Peterson from the stretch now. 6'9" right-handed, and that's ripped into left field. That's going to be over White's head. Going back, it's off the wall for a double. It's an open double. Robinson can come around and try to score on that. He's rounding. 14, Mantle -3, 11. They're going to put the brakes on, and he scampers back to third. You know, the White Sox jumping on Fritz Peterson here in the second inning. Second and third, still no one out. And now they will bring the infield in. A little early for me for infield in, but the Yankees feeling like they can't give up anything else here in the second. The batter will be Wayne Causey, pitcher on deck. Causey just 3 for 13 since joining the Sox. That's a .231 average. Causey's overall numbers, let's take a look here. 185 in 92 at-bats. That's going to be a 3-6 left-handed fly ball to center field. B ? Mantle makes the catch. Robinson can tag. 14-16 -3, 1 to 13. And with 1 out and the pitcher coming up, they're going to send him. Mantle throw to the plate. He is out at the plate. So Causey flies into the double play. And now with a runner at second and 2 out, Juan Pizarro is the batter. Pizarro, a left-handed hitter. Peterson on a 6-12. It's a grounder to first base X. That's going to be Pepitone. He should have this one, 1E8. Here's the play on a 9, and the roll is an 8 in the error range. On an E8, and Pepitone makes a fine play. Throws to Peterson covering, and the inning is over. White Sox, however, score 2 runs on 3 hits, leave a man, and they lead it 2-1 after 2. Not Reynolds, not Downing. Wow. I tell you, Joel's come up with a real stumper here today. Guidry? Clete Boyer will lead off the 3rd for the Yankees. Looking for Boyer's numbers here. He is hitting .232. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, and Bill, who else, finally nails it. Fritz Peterson is the answer. He just pitched the last game the Yankees played, I believe. No, what am I saying? He's pitching today. Hello, Steve, getting the game. I think Peterson just pitched recently. Yes, very recently, in fact. Just pitched the last inning. And welcome aboard, David Cadwallader. Okay, here's Boyer standing in. Pizarro gets the sign from Romano. Here's the pitch on a 2-7 left-handed, and that is banged to left center for a base hit, and it will be a single. Triple on a 1 on the 2-7 lefty, and Boyer will settle for the long single. Here's Peterson now, an A bunter, and Chicago will bring the infield in. Scoring to bunt is Peterson. He's a B on a 10. This could be trouble, and he hits it too hard to the pitcher. Pizarro down to second for the force. So Fritz Peterson bunted it a little bit too hard back to Pizarro, and he was able to get the lead runner. 1 down, and the batter will be Roy White. White 0 for 1. Pizarro from the stretch. That's a 4-6 right-handed, and he walks him. Taking second, Fritz Peterson. And the Yankees have something going in the 3rd, tying run in scoring position now for Bobby Richardson. Pizarro checks the runners. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. That's going to be a 1-3 left-handed lazy fly ball into left field. Ken Berry's right there. And there's 2 down. Here comes the Mickey Mantle. First pitch from Pizarro, just a bit outside, and now he's set. Here's the next pitch to Mickey Mantle. 4-5 right-handed, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down goes Mantle, and down go the Yankees in the 3rd. No runs a hit, they leave 2. And the score remains the same. I just saw this morning that the MLB opener will be broadcast Pacific time 3 a.m. Tuesday morning. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be up. I'd love to see it, but hopefully they'll replay it later. They probably will. From Tokyo. Dodgers at Cubs in Tokyo. Yeah, 2-game series. Can't blame Bill, though, because we all know, right? Do they still do that, by the way, Bill? The traditional opener for pretty much my whole life was the Cincinnati Reds. Top of the lineup for the White Sox. It certainly used to be. I'm wondering if they still observe that. Stateside, I believe it's March 27th, I want to say. Well, he did it last year in Korea, remember? Well, in this case, and I can't stand Manfred, but in this case, I can see it. I think bringing baseball to a global market can be nothing but a good thing. Anyway, bottom of the third, here's Ken Berry to start it off. Berry 0 for 1. Peterson gets the sign. Pitch to Ken Berry is a 5-11 right-handed grounder to shortstop. Boyer has it. Throws him out, 1 down. Right, but last year the MLB opener was in Korea. It was Dodgers and Padres. Well, you can't very well have Cincinnati open and then play a game 3-4 time zones away, can you? Here's Buford 0 for 1. Batting right-handed. Peterson into the windup. It's a 2-5 lefty. Fly ball into straightaway left. Roy White makes the catch for the out. Right, but Ben, you do understand there's 9 days between the Tokyo series and the actual start of the season, right? Here's Tommy Agee 0 for 1. Peterson into the windup. 2-8 left-hander, fly ball to straightaway center. Mantle backs up a bit, and it's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Fritz Peterson. We've played 3. Two to 1 after 3, we go to the 4th inning. Pizarro ready to go to work. Joe Pepitone will lead things off. He homered his first time up. The left-hander comes in there with a 3-9, struck him out. And here's Tresh, 0 for 1. Batting right-handed, here's Pizarro's pitch. It's going to be a 1-5 lefty. Struck him out. Called strike 3 as Shylock rings him up. That's 4 strikeouts now for Juan Pizarro. And with 2 away, the batter will be Roger Maris. That I will agree with, Ben. Spokane Steve doesn't fly. Here's the pitch to Maris on a 1-9 left-handed. It's a high fly ball to right field. Deep drive. Backing up is Robinson at the wall. Makes the catch at the wall. Oh my, that was exciting. 1-9 homer to 11. He rolled the 16, and for Maris, just a loud out to right. And a 1-2-3 inning for Juan Pizarro. It's plays like that where I really like that separate dice roll. What do you guys think about it? That goes for people watching on the replay too. Leave your response in the comments. And while you're at it, hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate it. Just need 1 to get to 400 subscribers. Wow. Here's John Romano, lead off the bottom of the 4th. John walked in the 2nd. Peterson gets the sign from Howard. 2-8 lefty. He struck him out. That's the 2nd strikeout for Fritz. And here's Moose Skowron. Skowron doubled his first time up, came around to score. Just a few games ago, Perry. Maybe a week at the most. Peterson's pitch to Skowron is a 3-10 left-handed liner right into the glove of Bobby Richardson. A soft liner right at Richardson, 2 down, and here's Floyd Robinson. Floyd singled in 2 runs his first time. And here's the pitch from Fritz. That's a 3-10 lefty. Slow roller to short. Boyer charges, fires to Pepitone. And Peterson now has retired 8 in a row. After 4 innings of play, it's 2-1 Chicago. Yeah, I learned to roll them all together in the old TBA tournaments before it became Star. But then I started thinking, like on plays like that, I could be, he goes back to the track, to the wall, gone. In that case, it was not gone, but you get the point. I think, yeah, Ben, I've seen that. And I think Jeffrey Guterman does it that way now, too. Although he tends to change around a lot. Seems like every time I tune into him again, he's doing something slightly differently. And that's fine. It's like Baseball Demo says, play the game you want the way you want to play it. Or is it play the game you like the way you like to play it? I think that's what it is. I'm with Ben. I think the fielding play should be a separate play. Even if you're rolling this with the other 3, that should be for the split. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, Ben. Something must have happened there. I'll leave that one alone. You can elaborate if you wish. Here's Elston Howard to lead off the 5th. Pizarro into the windup. On a 3-6 lefty, he flies it into center field. Tommy Agee a few steps back and hauls it in. And here's Boyer now, singled his first time up. Pizarro into the windup. 2-9 lefty, fly to left field and deep. Back goes Barry, just shy of the track, hauls it in. And here's Peterson, switch hitter, batting right-handed. Pizarro's pitch on a 3-7, he struck him out. And Pizarro now has retired 8 in a row with a 1-2-3 fifth. Wow, sounds like something happened in Demo's game last night. Hello, Gerald. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I don't touch the 2 untouchables here on my channel. I mean, you guys, of course, are free to discuss anything you want, but you won't see me discussing religion or politics. And that's left for another forum. Here's Lee Elia. He doubled in the second. He'll lead off here at the bottom of the 5th. Fritz Peterson gets the sign from Howard, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-6 right-handed ground ball into the hole at short. Boyer there. Strong throw across to Pepitone, and Elia is retired. That'll bring up Wayne Causey. Causey 0 for 1. Left on left. Peterson comes in there with a 5-11 left-handed, and Causey hits a ground ball through up the middle and into center field for a base hit. A 1-out single for Wayne Causey. That'll bring up Pizarro. He's a left-handed batter, a B bunter. Infield in, he's just going to try to square around and bunt it as a C. It's an 8 on a C, and he gets it down and moves the runner along. So a good bunt there by Pizarro. To second, Causey, and with 2 outs, Ken Berry will be the hitter. Berry 0 for 2 today. Peterson, a glance at second. Now the windup and the pitch to Berry is a 5-8 right-handed fly ball to straightaway center. Mantle is there. And down go the White Sox in the 5th. No runs, a hit, 1 left on. We played 5. It's 2-1 Chicago. Good game going here today. We've had some close ones lately. I meant to give my classic at the start of the game. Sometimes the best games are between 2 bad teams. It's been true so far today. Good policy, Michael Haynes. Boy, I'll bet that was a demanding job. Wow, Bill right on that quickly. Before I even read the question, Bill had the answer. Ah, yes, Larry Doby. Top of the order for the Yankees here in the 6th in a 2-1 ball game. Roy White 0 for 1 with a walk. White standing in the right-handed batter's box as Pizarro winds and deals on a 3-7 left-handed. He struck him out. Pizarro now racking up some Ks. Let's add him up here. It's number 6 for 1. And here's Bobby Richardson. Bobby 0 for 2. Pizarro checks the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch to Bobby. It's 2-4. He pops him up left side. Lee Elia waving his arms. And he'll make the catch for the 2nd out. That'll bring up Mantle. 2 down, nobody on. Pizarro with the pitch. It's a 1-7. Single to 19. Line drive towards short, and that's through into left field for a 2-out single. Runner at first, 2 away, and here's Joe Pepitone. His home run represents the only Yankee run so far today. Pizarro from the stretch now. 4-4 left-handed. That's a tough play to third. Third base X. That's going to be Buford. 3E32. It's a 4. He's not going to get it. He knocks it down, has no play. That'll go as an infield single. Mantle holding at second. So Buford unable to come up with it cleanly. It's going to go as a base hit. And here's Tom Tresh now with 2 down. First and second, 2 away. Pizarro checks the runners. The pitch to Tresh. 4-4 righty. Grounder third base X. Buford again. 332. Here's the play on a 19. He's got it. Goes down to Kazi for the force out, and that's the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Excellent news, Ben. Oh, you got to be happy about that. I'm happy for you. I think I'm going to top off my coffee here before we go to the bottom of the 6th. Watch your paws there, little buddy. Mookie's looking over my shoulder at today's game. He's on top of the microwave. We'll get a look at him here in just a little bit. Don Buford busy on the X chart to lead off the bottom of the 6th. It's okay. It's okay. Settle down. Settle down. Here's Buford now hitting right-handed. Don 0 for 2. Peterson ready to go to work in the 6th. Here's the wind-up and the pitch. That's going to be a 110 left-handed grounder to short. Boyer has it. Throws to Pepitone, 1 down. Pretty clean game in the field so far. You could argue that Buford should have had that one. But other than that, and here's Tommy Agee 0 for 2. Peterson gets the sign from Howard. Pitch to Agee is a 3-6 left-handed. He misses outside, ball 4. So Agee aboard. He has blazing speed. Minus 215. He's going to be held at 13. And the batter will be John Romano with 1 down. Peterson a throw to first. Agee back to the bag. Now set. Here's the pitch from the stretch. That's a 3-12. Foul ball left side. Drifting over is Tresh. He is there to put it away. 2 down. The batter will be Scourin. Scourin 1 for 2 today. Peterson looks at first. Now comes to the plate. 1-9. That is ripped into center field. Left center. Double to 2. Triple to 2. Double anything else. It is a double. Open double, AG can score. 17, 19, Mantle -3, 16. They're going to send him. The throw to the plate. He is out at the plate. Oh my, what a throw by Mickey Mantle to cut down Tommy Agee. If we had replay in 1966, I guarantee you they'd be looking at that one again. That was close. For the Sox, no runs, a hit, one left. Yes, sir. Mickey Mantle guns down a 17-runner at the plate. There was no question I was going to send Agee. Pizarro rated only 5 for starter endurance. He's already in his 3rd endurance inning. And he'll be facing Maris, Howard, and Boyer here in a tight 2-1 contest. Maris 1 for 2 today. Pizarro left on left. 4-8, and that is ripped into right center. Over to cut it off, Mantle. Over to cut it off, Agee. And he's going to hold him with a long single. It's a 4-8 double to 9. He throws the 16, and Maris with his 2nd hit of the day. Welcome back to the lineup, Roger Maris. Maris, no threat to run. It is Houck now, Bill. Yeah, Keane started the season as the manager. I think he lasted 24 games or something like that. He didn't last long. Runner at first, here's Elston Howard. Pizarro from the stretch. Pitch to Elston. One more now will fatigue him on a 3-9 grounder wide of second. Causey to Skowron for the out as Maris takes second. And they're busy in the White Sox bullpen now. Is it too early for Fisher? Eddie Fisher throwing. He's the right-hander. Joined by Gary Peters from the left side. One more hit or walk will fatigue Pizarro, and the batter is Clete Boyer. Boyer 1 for 2 today. Tying run in scoring position, 1 down. Pizarro nodding. Now the windup. Pitch to Clete is a 2-5, and he rips it in hard into left field. That's Agee going back. It's over his head for extra bases. They're going to send Maris, and Boyer is into second with an RBI double as Maris scores. And that ties the game and knocks out Pizarro. Out to the mound, Eddie Stanky. Pizarro pitched well today, just ran out of gas. He'll wind up going 6 1/3 innings. Seven hits, 2 runs so far. The runner on second base, his responsibility, of course. He walked 1. Struck out 6. With Fisher coming in the 7th. Could double switch with Skowron. Hard to take Skowron out today, though. 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles. There will not be a double switch. playing it straight up. Eddie Fisher comes into the game. Fisher 2-0 with 3 saves, 1.50 ERA so far. Pitched in this game in real life. And the switch hitting Peterson will turn around and bat left-handed. He's going to swing away. It's a 2-10 and struck him out. 2 down, and it's up to Roy White. White will bat left-handed against Fisher. Boyer taking his lead from second now. Here's the pitch to White. It's a 2-11. He bangs a base hit into center field, open single. Boyer rounding. 1-12, 1-14, AG -3, 1-11. They're going to send him. AG's throw to the plate. He scores. And the Yankees take the lead. On the 4, White moves into second. RBI single for White. Boyer scores, and it's 3-2. Bobby Richardson will be the hitter now. Bobby 0 for 3 today. Fisher checks the runner at second. The pitch to Richardson is a 2-6 right-handed grounder down to third base. Buford gloves it. Checks the runner and throws him out 2 down. And here comes Mickey Mantle. Thinking about putting him on. You've got Pepitone on deck, 2 for 3 with a home run. Somebody was doing a 1968, right, Ben? Somebody here, maybe? Again, I apologize for my lousy memory. I know we've discussed 68 here. 2 away, runner at second. Here's Mantle hitting left-handed against Fisher. Fisher pitching carefully. Here's the pitch to Mantle. It's a 3-9, and he loses him ball 4. Fisher pitching carefully to Mantle, walks him. And the batter will be Pepitone. 2 for 3 today. Home run in the second. Fisher in a jam here. 3-2 Yankees in the top of the 7th. The pitch to Pepitone. 1-3. Foul ball back at the plate. Romano throws the mask aside and puts it away to end the inning. 2 runs for the Yankees, however. They take the lead with 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave a pair. And as we stretch for the 7th, it's Yankees 3, White Sox 2. Is he back to that, Joel? I know he was doing 62, then 68. Then last time I checked, he was back to 62 again. Good game here today as we stretch. Let's take a look at the cat. It's Mookie Cam time here in Spokane. Unless he's moved, he's right behind me. And there he is. He was watching from the microwave. Now he looks completely disinterested. Mookie. 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 Hey. Psst. It was Perry. Denny 31-5. Horton 39 homers, 116 RBIs. Gates 446 in 92 at bats, 111. Nice job, Perry. Can I ask how long did that take you? Do you remember? Approximately, anyway. Fritz Peterson, this will be his first endurance inning. He now has a lead. 11 months. Yeah, really, Joel. That's crazy. It's going to be Robinson, Elia, and Causey for the Sox here in the bottom of the 7th. Peterson into the windup now. That's going to be a 6-4 left-handed catcher's card. That's Howard. Elston, a 2E6, and here's the play. On N11, it's the E rating. It's a 3 on an E6, and it's off of his glove. It's going to be an error on Elston Howard. Holy cow. First error of the ball game. And that puts the tying run aboard in the bottom of the 7th. Robinson 16 with the -2 battery, held at 14. Elia, poor bunter, poor hit and run. Robinson needs to roll a 6 for the lead. He's going to try for it. On a 9, he does not get it. And Elia will swing away, and here's the pitch from the stretch. It's a 5-5 fly to right field. Maris is there. Tracks it down for the first out. And here's Causey now, 1 for 2. Looks like it's going to be a short outing for Fisher. As Gene Freeze steps into the on-deck circle, the batter now is Causey. Here's the pitch. It's a 2-7, and he loses in ball 4. That moves the tying runner to scoring position, and we will have a pinch hitter for Fisher. It's going to be Gene Freeze. Close the book on Pizarro and Fisher. Gary Peters will be the next man in, the left-hander. And here's Gene Freeze now, pinch hitting for the pitcher. Freeze on the season, 227, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Right-handed batter. Runners take their lead. Peterson from the stretch. It is a 4-11 right-handed grounder to short. Boyer has it. Goes to Richardson for 1 to first, not in time. That'll be a force. Causey erased. To third is Floyd Robinson, and the tying run just 90 feet away. And it'll be up to Ken Berry. Hal Reniff, the righty, Steve Hamilton, the lefty, in the Yankee pen. Bottom of the 7th, 3-2 Yankees, 2 outs. The White Sox have runners at the corners. Robinson at third. Gene Freeze at first, and the batter is Ken Berry. Peterson gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Berry. On a 1-7, he struck him out. And the White Sox strand 2. No runs, no hits, 2 left. There was an error. After 7 complete, it's 3-2 New York. And Gary Peters will be coming on, the third Chicago pitcher of the afternoon. There's been a lot of that been with both of these clubs, leaving runners on. The Yankees came into the game as a team batting just .231 with 41 homers. White Sox hitting .240, a little better on the average, but only 24 home runs for the punchless Sox. Peter is ready to go to work in the eighth. He'll be facing Tresh, Maris, and Howard. Maris' spot at least. Maris may not bat. Tresh 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Batting right-handed now against Peters. Peters into the windup. 2-5 left. He gets a triple to 1. Fly ball to deep center field. Backing up his AG, and he makes the catch. AG had to go a long way to haul that one in, but he has the speed to do it. And Maris, virtually worthless against left-handers. He's going to be called back, and the Yankees will send Lou Clinton up to the plate. He'll take over in right field. So Lou Clinton strides to the plate, 17 for 50 on the year. That's a .340 average, does not have a home run. Peters checking the signs. Now the pitch to Clinton. 6-4 right-handed, hard smash to third. Buford knocks it down, picks it up, fires across to Skowron for the out. And here's Elston Howard, 0 for 3 today. Peters with the pitch. 4-9 right-handed, grounder shortstop X. Tough chance for Elia, 3E40. Into the hole goes Lou. The play on a 2, he's not going to get there. That's into left field for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Howard. His first hit of the day. And that'll get Boyer to the plate. Oh my God, yes. Whoops, I got a 20 on the floor somewhere. Hang on here. Oh shit, that's what I get for trying to get it with my foot.
No, I gotta go desk diving.
There's nothing like crawling under a desk to really make you feel your age. Why didn't I think of that, Franklin? Oh, hell's bells. Where are we? 2 down, runner at first, Cleet Boyer. 2 for 3 on the day is the batter. Peters from the stretch. 4-7 right-handed ground ball shortstop. Elia charges it, throws to Skowron on the run, and the side is retired. No runs a hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th, still 3-2. Clinton takes over in right. You got that right, Al. Welcome, by the way. Okay, hang on. I got this all out of whack, too, now. I can tell because of the glow on this It says glowworm, right, on this blotter. I know if I line the sheet up with the glow, bottom corner there, I'm going to be in frame. Peterson, if nothing else, has partially reset his endurance. He only gave up one base runner, not counting the error, that is, in the bottom of the 7th. Looking ahead, Buford the switch hitter, then 3 right-handers. And Reniff's going to sit down. Pedro Ramos will join the lefty Hamilton in the Yankee pen. I do, Ben. I really like this pad. And it was really cheap, too. Let's just say it was better than I expected, considering the price. Oh, it looks like it has slid a little bit. There we go. Let's see what that does. That just tweaked the angle a little bit, that's all. There we go. Okay, it's Buford against Peterson. Buford 0 for 3 today, batting right-handed. The pitch from Peterson is a 5-3 grounded to the pitcher X. Fritz, a 5E26. This could be an adventure. And here's the play. On a 4, it's the E range. A 9 on a 26, and he boots it. A critical error by Fritz Peterson puts the tying run aboard. Second Yankee error of the game, and Buford with wheels to burn. 15, he'll be held at 13. And Tommy Agee will come to bat. And out to the mound goes Elston Howard. Coming out of the dugout is Houck. With the 3 righties coming up, that might be it for Peterson. Whole infield converges. Nestor Shylock walking out there saying, "Let's go, guys." And Houck lifts the right arm to the pen, and that's going to be it for Peterson. You might call this overcompensating for my bias, but, you know, sometimes you have to play that way when you're playing solo, solitaire. It'll be Pedro Ramos coming in from the pen. Peterson with 7+. He allowed 3, 4, just 5 hits today. Fine game for Fritz. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 runs so far. The runner on first, his responsibility. Ramos has 4 of the team's 5 saves. He's 0-1 with a 5.17. With a -3 hold, that makes Buford a 14, held at 12. Still got to hold him. You know the White Sox will take it if you give him an opening. At least try to take it. Tommy Agee due up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Tying run aboard, bottom of the 8th. Pedro Ramos ready to go to work against Tommy Agee. And here's the pitch from the right-hander. It's a 1-4. It's a high fly ball to deep left field. Going back is wide. It's gone. Oh, my goodness. Tommy Agee. Holy crap, can you believe it? It's a 2-run blast for Agee, just his 3rd home run of the season. You guys remember how long he went before he got his first. But Agee seems to have found that home run stroke here of late. They brought in the right-hander to face him, didn't matter. The White Sox have just taken a 4-3 lead off of Pedro Ramos. One of those runs will be unearned. Charge to Peterson. So we can close the book on Peterson. No, it's only surprising in that he started off so slow. He had 22 home runs that year. That's just his 3rd of the season. White Sox in their 42nd game, so about a 1/4 of the way through their schedule. And the batter will be Romano. Exactly, it was the timing. Romano 0 for 2 with a walk. Ramos with the pitch. That's a 2-7 righty. He struck him out. And that's just the first out of the inning. Bill Skowron will be the hitter now. Skowron 2 for 3, a pair of doubles. Ramos into the windup. 2-9, grounder shortstop. Boyer charging it. Gloves it, throws on the run in time to retire Skowron. Oh my goodness. Fireworks going off in Chicago, and here's Floyd Robinson. Ramos with the windup. 3-9 right-handed. Comebacker, Ramos has it. Takes a couple steps to first and tosses it to Pepitone to retire the side. But the White Sox exhilarate the crowd on the back of Tommy Agee's 2-run homer. And after 8 innings of play, lead it 4-3. And Hoyt Wilhelm is going to come on and try to save it. Pitchers spot, White and Richardson do. And the White Sox call on the knuckler, the knuckleballer. And the Yankees will go to the bench here to start the 9th inning. Checking the White Sox defense. Al Weiss will come in and take over at second. I knocked Stan Bonson's computer card onto the table. Elia 340. They don't really have anything better at short or third, so that'll be the only change. Against the right-handed Wilhelm. The Yankees will send up Horace Clarke to lead off the ninth. Clark 6 for 19, mostly as a pinch hitter. That's a .316 average. He has one home run. Switch hitter batting left-handed against Wilhelm. Romano calls for what else? The knuckler. And here's the pitch to Clark on a .311. Grounder to third base. Buford has it, throws him out, one down. Crowd's cheering for the wrong team at home, right? Did you hear that? Here's White, 1 for 3 with a walk, batting lefty against Wilhelm. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball, 211 right-handed, and White lines one into center field for a single, and the tying run is aboard. Do not leave your seats. Wilhelm with a +3 hold. Romano a +1 arm, that's 4. That makes White a 19, held at 17. And the tying run, he's going to try for the lead. 2 through 8, 11, or 12 for a 17. He's got the lead. The throw, here he goes. Romano's throw, he's just in there under the tag. Holy smokes. Stolen base for Roy White, and the tying run in scoring position. For White, his 10th stolen base of the season. And here's the next pitch to Bobby Richardson. 3-5, base hit into left field. White 16, Barry +1, 17. They're going to send him. The throw to the plate. He's out at the plate on a 20. Holy smoke, and Richardson has to hold it first. What a throw by Ken Barry to cut down the tying run at the plate, and now the Yankees down to their final out. And the batter, you couldn't ask for more drama than this, could you? Mickey Mantle strides to the plate. Pepitone on deck. My gut reaction is to walk Mantle. But I'll tell you what, there's the two cards. It's basically pick your poison. That being the case, you're not going to walk the go-ahead run. Conference on the mound, Romano's out there. Wilhelm just listening for the moment. And now Romano back behind the dish. Mickey Mantle 1 for 3 with a walk today. Tying run at second base. 2 down in the ninth. The Yankees trail by a run. Here comes the knuckleball from Wilhelm. It's a 2-8. He struck him out. Oh my God, what a finish. Tying run cut down at the plate by Ken Barry. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. And the White Sox, in rare come from behind fashion, pull it out 4-3. I'll have the totals for you in a moment, of course. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Kenyon. Thank you, Ben, everyone. So Wilhelm notches the save. That much is for sure. That's his 4th. Who was pitching? Who was the pitcher of record in the 8th? That would be Peters. So Gary Peters picks up the win. He's 3-4 now. And Pedro Ramos, who came on for the save, instead takes the loss. Ramos drops to 0-2. Wilhelm surrendered 2 hits. He had a strikeout. Thank you kindly, Ben. I appreciate that. The man of the hour was Tommy Agee. And yes, Tommy Agee has to be the Chief Spokane Gary player of the game. So Agee getting his season untracked of late. Game winner today. Attaboy to Wilhelm. He had some help from Ken Berry. And that's the ball game, folks. The White Sox, 4 runs, only 6 hits, no errors. The Yankees, 3 runs, 11 hits, and 2 crucial errors. And it cost them. Tomorrow I'll be back at the usual time with the Houston Astros at the Cincinnati Reds. Dave Justy for Houston, Jim Maloney for Cincinnati. That's 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. Thank you, Perry. Appreciate it as always. I appreciate all of you guys. More than you know, especially in this trying last couple of weeks. Until tomorrow, Spokane Steve wishing you all a very pleasant evening. Take care, everybody. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.